2012 Acura TL. Couldn't find anything on the websites to get this A-pillar off. So I'm going to show you guys in a second how I did this. I did record it. So make sure you take off the battery terminal first so that you don't get hit in the face with an airbag. This is an airbag here. The clip that we're breaking through is that right there. That's how far down on the pillar it is. Okay. The back of it looks like that. I don't know if I'm going to have to replace this clip or not. I don't think I do. I'm not sure. All right, so take out the trim, just like so. And you can see on the back side where the clip actually is. So we're going to hit right there. Boom. Just like that. And then we pull up. And then you got to disconnect the tweeter. Tweeter is right there. One clip, one-handed. Check it out. And then there's that's the bastard right there. So that's it for removing the A-pillars. I guess if you want to replace like the tweeters, or tweeters are always blowing out in these apparently. So the next thing, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop the headliner, which is like the second part of the video. So you have the oh shit bars here. So they have little clips on the inside, but what we're gonna do here is, see that little spot right there? You take a screwdriver and pry out, and it pulls out this clip. Let me show you. Pulls out this little clip here, okay? Yeah, that's better. Pulls the little clip, okay? We gotta do it on both sides. We got this side removed. I'm gonna show you how to do these little clips. Let me see if I can do it one-handed. Push down, and then we have to push the bottom side of the clip also. One-handed, come on, baby. I might not be able to do it one-handed. Anyways, pull these clips together and it'll come off. All right, now that the clips are off, remove them. All right, so check this out. So this is my visor. Twist it counterclockwise, and that's it. All right, this part was a pain in the butt. I'll show you how to disconnect it in a second, but I want to show you how the mechanism works. So the actual line itself that holds the let me back up a little bit. There you go. So the bar itself that actually holds the sun visor on is actually what you're going to have to twist. See, this spins independently of it. So there's a little clip on the back side right there. So you stick a screwdriver right there, and then you're going to, while the screwdriver's in, turn this. I turned it counterclockwise, and this popped out. Okay. I'm going to try to show you on the next one. All right, since these visors tear up real easy, this one's floppy anyway. I'm going to end up replacing it, but not yet. So I guess this is the tutorial on how to get these out as well, since there's none of those online either. All right, so let's see if I can do this without looking. All right, so the little clip right there, you push in and twist. Did it without looking. All right. And what I didn't say a minute ago is you have a little connection here. Undo the connection. Oh, there you are. All right, so next we have to use 2 screws, Phillips heads. We'll take those out. All right, so those 2 screws were all it took. On the front we have these 2 clips that just slide out. And then we're going to disconnect the plugs here and here. Apparently right here. All right, I'm still gonna do the ones on the bars on the back, the oh shit bars. But check this out. So if you have a sunroof right here, you just pull 1, 2, 3. Ho ho! Headliner down, baby. Back one's off, and as you can see, my headliner's floppy. Has been for a while. So it seems like all the clips are just, once you get the first one, you can just slowly go around, take them out. All right, for the pillar back here, we're actually going to hit it right there. See if you get a good view of that right there. Okay. Boom. Oh, that's a little trickier to get out. All right, same thing on this side. We're dropping the trim. Take your handy dandy hammer. Didn't break it. Try again. There we go. All right, next is this part right here. I already kind of pulled it down because I didn't know how this came off. But you put the flathead screwdriver into this side and that side, pry this out, and that exposes the screws underneath. Gonna take those two out. All right, after that, we're just gonna pull this out and disconnect. Okay, so you pull here and here, and it drops down on the back. Okay. Boom. All right, once you drop it down all the way around, we're gonna have to disconnect these clips all the way down. All right, my son cranked his dirt bike, so sorry. But, so we push these out this way. Well, I can't do it with one hand again. Push them out. There we go. We did it one-handed. All right, so we're gonna have to twist this around without like bending it in half. All right, so definitely could have done that without two. I bent the crap out of it. But this is, look, it seems like the only way to get it out. This is the front. So I twisted it and brought it down here. All right, so we're out. All right. So I'm gonna start taking the fabric liner off and get down to the good stuff. Look at this. Ew, I don't even know what that is. This is actually really cool, check this out. It's like satisfying. Ew. But it's really cool. Watch. ASMR. ASMR. Dish soap. All right, got the new liner. There's still a whole bunch of crap on here. I can't get it off. I tried acetone, I tried sponges, I tried dish soap. I got most of it off, but there's areas like in the corner, I guess, that were really heavily glued. But anyways, I'm gonna scrape the corners just to make sure I get a good seal all the way around. And then I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the fabric. Might have got too much fabric, I'm not real sure. So I'm gonna cut this 6 foot by 5 foot. Then it's like 19 foot by 6 feet right now. All right, the moment of truth. All right, so I'm gonna spray, this is what I have, 3M headliner adhesive. I'm applying it to the surface. I'm gonna let it sit for, it says 30 seconds to 15 minutes. I gotta apply it to both. The underside of the material and the headliner itself. I'm gonna work one section at a time. That way I can hold pressure and get into all the little creases. All right, got one layer, I'm gonna put another layer on here. And get some good stick. Let it sit for just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna tack this one corner just right here. All right, that worked out great. Got in all the little crevices. So like Got to put a little bit of pressure in the corners. That seems to be pulling up a little bit. Overall, it looks pretty good. And this stuff that's got holes, so we're going to cut that afterwards, and then we'll seal the edges. But so far, it's turning out really nice. All right, round 2. I turned the fan on, started sweat. And let it get tacky. Then we'll do number 2. Update. It's all done. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit. I'll trim it and then tuck in the corners on the back side. I'm going to put some of the glue around the outside, and I'm actually going to hold that. Once this tacks up, it should work just fine. All right, so we're at the cutting stage. I'm leaving a little bit of overlap. That way I can push it underneath and glue it there. So I'm going to trim this all the way around, all the excess. All right, this is what you should look like on the back side. Seems like you have to hold it for a minute. So, all right, so don't make that mistake. It's kind of in the back corner, so maybe you won't see it. All right, so you cut out the middle pieces and make sure you leave enough to overlap. That way you can glue it down. All right, so on these, let's stick them in here. And we're actually gonna twist right up under here. And actually makes them come up. This one I turned to the side and it made it like little wobbly. All right, that was a pain in the ass. So I got it in. This is the first thing the first thing I did was put it back in the back right there. I put it over the rear brake light. That seemed to help hold the back part. There is little pieces of like Velcro here and here and here and here. All right, and then so I Velcroed it together, held it with my foot, and then once I got to right here, I went back the way I did before and do 2 screws here. So it's up now. I'm just putting in the pieces, put them back in the way that we took them out. Boom. I don't think that's right. Yeah, that's not right. It'll go back in there. All right, so put it back in, put the clips in like this, and you can literally just push it back in. So I cut little holes. All right, guys. And that is a wrap. Check it out. Looks good. So I got some stains when I was putting it in. And I've lost a clip for there. But other than that, turned out great. Got everything together. Looks good. I hope this is helpful for somebody else out there. Thanks, guys.